European trip.
Sure was.
How did that those few days together as a team and form place help with that team's bonding?
Yeah,
Or did it?
yeah, it was super. It was super fun. I mean, especially considering we had Rui on our team then, being able to go out there and experience that with him was super special. Being like 17 hours ahead for only like 4 days could really kind of threw your body into a blender. But the experience was great. The culture was great. The food was amazing. And I expect the same from Montreal, but a little closer.
Brian Keefe said that you move so much on the court and are in such good shape to be able to do that. That he thinks is a great example for especially the younger players. What's your reaction to that?
Well, it's great. I mean, that's exactly what I strive for. The way I see it, I'm not as athletic as a majority of NBA players, but if I can get them higher, all of a sudden I become just as athletic as all the NBA players. So that's my goal. I run around, just kind of move, and hope their team gets tired and leads easy baskets for me. So I guess this summer when I'm playing.
You said that you're trying to get more physical on the court, and that was a big step for you last year as well.
Yeah.
Trying to build up with arrivals like Bub, like Malcolm, Jonas. How do you think the overall physicality of the team will improve with just that size?
Yeah, I mean, we have an edge, that's for sure. And you don't need to be big in order to play physical. And obviously, Jonas is big and physical. Malcolm big and physical, but Bub has an edge. And you got to have both in order to really make your mark physically on the court. So I'm kind of taking notes and looking at those guys out of the corner of my eye to see if there's anything I can pick up along the way.
Are there any smaller guys in the league, not necessarily the Wizards, who are physical that you respect?
Yeah, I mean, like Shea is super physical. I wouldn't say he's super big. De'Aaron Fox is pretty physical along with the speed. It helps a ton. When you move, like those guys move, when you're that quick, you don't need a lot of brute strength. It's just little nudges here and there when guys are off balance that make the biggest difference.
So we are just learning about it, right?
Yeah.
We're not even close to knowing much about it. What is his edge like? What do you mean?
I mean, he flips the switch, man. Like, he is the most friendly, like, talkative, bubbly guy off the court. And as soon as the ball goes up, he turns into a killer. And you want guys like that on your team, and you hate playing against guys like that on other teams. And Bob doesn't know any better. He's so young. And it's kind of that like almost like naive confidence that he brings that helps feed me as an older guy on this team. And I try to like bring that same energy and match him because he kind of carries the energy if I don't.
Are there any examples or moments from the first 3 days of training camp that really stand out to you where, Bub, that him not knowing any better, like that fire that he brings?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it was training camp or if it was before, but I mean, we were playing, live situation. He's picking up Jordan full court and zigzagging him up and down, and then got a steal, got a dunk, got another steal. It's like his energy that he plays with. Feels like he's a car that you kind of wind up and sit on the ground and just takes it off. So, special.
And then you guys want to play really fast together, and you also want to improve your defense.
Yeah.
It feels like teams that play fast often have defensive struggles. How do you counteract that?
That's a good question. And it's all through your mentality and the way that you carry yourself on the court. BK has challenged us over the last 3 days to, in order to be successful, to do great things and to do hard stuff. And running up and down the court and getting to the corners is hard, and then getting yourself back and playing really good defense and talking while you're out of breath is also really hard, but that's what good teams do. And we have to kind of choose that path early and set the standard for what we want to do.